Canada can reduce its climate emissions, of course, in the oil sector, and we do this by transitioning to renewable energy sources, and we should do this in areas that are hurt by the oil and gas sector. So investing a lot of renewable energy programs in places like Alberta and Saskatchewan that are hurt by oil. And also, there's gas, which we eliminate our emissions from by us providing incentives to take public transit, also investing in public transit, like with the LRT lines, investing in those so that our gas emissions go down. Local food, I know this was said earlier, buying local so that our emissions from the transportation costs are reduced. And also, we need to ensure that we have fair trade deals when we have trade deals, because like I look at the TPP right now and I see in this, there's this investor state provision that allows an investor to sue the state. So it's suing a government for imposing environmental protections. And our country is better than allowing a trade deal like this to go through. Because we should know that if we don't have a clean environment, we can't have anything. Because like was said earlier, you know, doing nothing isn't paying nothing. We'll have to pay eventually to fight climate change. And we also need to, the Canadian government needs to have a relationship with scientists to decide our climate policy, because these are the ones who know best. We need to have better relations with them so that the best actions possible are being taken. And then preparing for the impacts of climate change, we need to train the new workers, or train workers in oil and gas sector to transfer to renewable jobs, because there's evidence and it is clear that like it's easy to train the oil and gas workers to work in renewable because a lot of the skills they have and they need are similar. Also, we need to, the government needs to financially help victims of disasters. For example, with Fort McMurray, there was Air Canada, I think it was, that jacked up the prices of flights. Our government needs to step in to make sure that citizens aren't being ripped off by corporations or anything else that's taking advantage of the disasters that climate change brings. And also we need to do more to invest in municipal infrastructure to prevent flooding, because like upgrading sewer systems, because those are obviously, they hinder the efficiency and the everyday life of cities. And then putting a price on carbon and other financial policies. Our group was saying, and there may be some disagreement on this, that carbon taxes are better than cap and trade, because cap and trade, it's very bureaucratic. There's a lot of red tape and like it could be abused, whereas carbon tax is more clear, straight to the point. It taxes the emission, what's exactly the thing we need to be worrying about, and we believe that a carbon tax in essence does more. And then incentives to get people out of cars, talked about that. And then packaging, we need to get that under control because it's ridiculous how much packaging there is. We need to have better laws about that. And that's it. Thank you.